Hi there, I'm Jenn Connelly, Product Manager here at Rithum, and this is the Rithum Rundown. When COVID happened, I think it was a real habit disruptor in terms of shopping. The world shifted from going in store to going online, and it was almost a forced shift. So overnight, retailers and sellers, they had to come up with a new model. We were forced to shop online. Everybody from, my grandmother now having to shop online and not walk into Macy's with her little coupon, to having to navigate shopping online. And now you had access to so many stores. You could easily compare pricing. You were exploring new stores because they were popping up in the places that you were online. And both the sellers and the retailers also had to shift, right? They had to learn, how do I attract an online customer now? And they might not have had the infrastructure in order to support that. So it was a huge shift, not only for the consumer, but also for the retailers and for the sellers. It really was like the game changer. And I think that's when seller loyalty started to erode, right? Now you're online, you might be in your Gmail, or you might be on Facebook, or TikTok, and now you're starting to see these ads and they're starting to attract you. And then you're able to really quickly and easily compare pricing. So before, you weren't going to walk into Lowe's and then look at the price of a lawnmower, then drive over to Home Depot and look at the price of the lawnmower. Now at your fingertips, you can do price comparison, and that's a huge factor in what's driving consumers and where they're shopping. So here's what I'm seeing that retailers and sellers are both doing to start to survive when they know that they are competing online. I feel as though a lot of what I'm seeing from larger retailers like a Shein, they are looking to change perception. So Shein, they got started online, and they developed loyalty for their low cost items, right? You can get a dress for $2.99, but then what the topic that comes up is they have to start combating the perception of this fast fashion. And so they have to evolve. In addition to that, we have the shipping issue, right? If you're having items coming in and there's higher tariffs, there's logistic issues. So Shein started to change their model. They wanted to source more locally. So part of why they came to the Rithum Network is they know we have sellers all around the world. So now they could target US consumers and have actual sellers and makers within the US. And so now you're cutting through that logistics issue. You're also using local sellers. It's not just fast fashion. They're bringing in other types of products. So they're shifting the model of not only the cost of products, but the variety of what they offer and the location where they can deliver those items. And that's just an example for Shein. I think eBay, they are thinking more globally as well. Again, with logistics being an issue and being able to trade cross-border, eBay has a program where their sellers can now ship everything domestically to a warehouse, and eBay will handle all the cross-border trade. They will get it overseas, and you as a seller, you don't have to worry about it. There's going to be a cost to it, but that's a way to reduce the operational costs for those sellers. It's a way that you can now expand internationally in a really easy and efficient way. And so that's one way eBay is trying to change it. And that ends up affecting the consumer too. eBay also has been largely known for resale items, right? They've been used. You go to eBay and you can get that. Well, eBay also has new items. So I think that they're establishing more brand loyalty because now you can go there, you can get new items, you can get used items. And they also have programs for sellers to shift pricing. So again, pricing is a big issue for a consumer. It's a way to drive loyalty. And what they have provided is the sellers can now go in and they can offer a new price. So if somebody's looking at a bid on eBay or a product and they know that seller will now have the opportunity to adjust that pricing and maybe offer that 10 or 15% discount. So now you have interactive dynamic pricing, and the channels are making that possible for sellers to do that. And the person that ultimately benefits is that consumer. I myself I was purchasing something on eBay for my brother for Christmas, and I was looking at an item, and then all of a sudden in my email, I got all right, I can get 15% additional off. Like they offered me a different price, which was kind of mind-boggling and mind-blowing to me. And you know what? I took it. I was like, all right, I'll get 15% off. That was just enough to drive me to the purchase. So for Walmart, I think they've largely been recognized as the value shopping. They have reasonably priced items. I think one of the things that they're doing to adjust to a broader audience and create more brand loyalty is that they're also now looking to incorporate luxury goods. So Walmart is really expanding the variety of the products they offer because yes, you're going to go there and you're going to maybe get your, your sneakers or your shoes or an item, a T-shirt that's it's $5, but maybe you also want to go there and you want to look for other brand items that you know that you like, and it'll keep you there on that one marketplace because now you can get a taco spice packet, your sneakers, and maybe a really nice watch or a pair of Adidas sneakers where maybe you were shopping somewhere else before. I think what Walmart's also doing that's really interesting, and I think sellers are benefiting from it as well as consumers, is they have a go local strategy as well. So you're seeing a theme of you were sourcing before cheaper products maybe or more value-based products from all over the world. But if you want to meet the convenience of getting items fast, you need to source locally as well. So Walmart also has programs where they're sourcing items from local sellers, and they'll even go pick up the item and deliver it to that person in that town and area. It's worked really well for consumers because now they can get something delivered same day within hours of the purchase. I think there are a couple of ways I believe Rhythm is helping, not just as an integrator, but as a partner for both retailers, marketplaces, and sellers. One, we have the largest network of sellers using Rhythm. And so by having that many sellers, it allows retailers and marketplaces to source more sellers, more products, offer more variety, and have more price competition. So I think just our seller network alone is a real value add for our retailers looking to expand their assortment. And then conversely, we also have one of the largest networks of retailers and marketplaces and the top retailers in the world. And so sellers have an opportunity to now sell on some of those biggest channels in the world. And I think that that presents a really great opportunity for sellers. So I think we're kind of the glue that connects both the sellers and the retailers and consumers. And it's just really exciting. And we offer that layer to integrate because I think one of the challenges our sellers have is, all right, I do want to expand and I do want to connect with more channels, but that's really hard. And so I think with our software as an integrator, we make it really easy within one platform to manage all of the items that you're selling on multiple marketplaces. And I think we customize that and make it really easy. And it's a way that we stand out and we're a value add both to the sellers and to the retailers. I also think that Rhythm offers the end-to-end experience. So right now, I believe a lot of sellers, they have to log into multiple tools, whether it's their PIM, their image management system, the ERP, and they have to manage their catalog and all of their transactions. And oftentimes with an integrator, when you're trying to connect to a channel, that's just another platform that you have to log into and use. What's unique about Rhythm is that we handle the end-to-end workflow and experience. So from your cataloging content and images, all the way to inventory and warehouse management, then the fulfillment side, so the orders, the returns, so everything that you need on your e-commerce journey is something that can be handled within Rhythm, not just little pieces of it, not just inventory or content. And I think that's where we're uniquely positioned as well. I also think that Rhythm is on the forefront of using AI, which I think is a game changer for everyone. I think everybody right now is trying to lead from the head of the pack and implementing AI. And AI is actually a longer journey than we think. We think, all right, now we have AI, we could just implement it and it works at scale. I think that our team really understands how to implement AI, know that it's generative, know that it takes data to learn in order to be accurate. And I think we're ahead of the game there. We've made really great strides with our AI solutions. We're getting really great feedback from beta testing. And I think we're really seeing it work well in that onboarding process for sellers who are looking to expand to new channels, right? You're sometimes managing multiple versions of the same thing, but with AI, we're actually accelerating that ability to onboard at scale, and really remove a lot of that manual process. So that's a very exciting thing. It's a very exciting time for us, and the results so far have been really positive.